outside of the home. They're overlooked by politicians in Washington, and Barack Obama hasn't given us a single reason to believe that he would be any better. A company's balance sheet tallies up just the same whether it's a man who owns the business or a woman. And women want the same opportunities as men, and they're entitled to the same rewards. See, the point here is that women would suffer just as much from the massive tax increase that Senator Obama proposes. And, you know, there are a lot of families in this country with no father present. And when we make laws in Washington, those laws need to understand that they need to serve the mothers who are taking care of their families. And I've been very, very blessed to have a husband who's supported me along the way. He's a great dad who doesn't disappear at bath time or run from diaper duty, and I appreciate that, but a lot of women have it much, much harder than I've had it, and they need child care, which today can cost some families a third of their household budget, and they need reforms in labor laws that allow greater flexibility in the workplace, including more telecommuting. And they need a tax code that doesn't penalize working families. They need health care that the family can take with them when they move or change jobs. And they need better choices in retirement plans and worker retraining when things get tough. Women also need equal pay for equal work and not just be a talking point. Really, it is that simple. It's a matter of fundamental fairness in this country. And to make all this happen, working mothers need an advocate, and they will have one when this working mother is working for all of you in the White House. Congress passed a law that's come to be known as Title IX, and that law allowed millions of girls to play sports. And over time, that opened more than just the doors to the gymnasium. Along with other reforms, Title IX helped us to see ourselves and our futures a different way. Women of my generation were allowed finally to make more of our own choices with education and with career, and I have never forgotten that we owed that opportunity to women, to feminists who came before us. We were allowed to be participants instead of just spectators on the achievements of others, and I was lucky to have a lot of support at home too. Now, among the many things that I owe my parents is one simple lesson, and that was, this is America, and every woman can walk through every door of opportunity. The belief in equal opportunity is not just the cause of feminists, it's the creed of our country, equal opportunity. And if I'm given the honor of serving you in the White House, I intend to advance that creed in our own nation and beyond, because across the world, there are still places where women are subjugated and persecuted as they were in Afghanistan. Places where they're bullied and brutalized and murdered in honor killings. Places where women are sold like commodities in the nightmare world of the sex trade, and places where baby girls are unwelcome as a matter of state policy, and their mothers are forced to have abortions. Now, no one person, no one leader can bring an end to all of those ills, to all of the injustices inflicted upon women, but I can promise you this: if I am elected, these women too will have an advocate and a defender in the 47th Vice President of the United States. women's rights right here in the United States and around the world. And we will confront the challenges that our country faces, challenges that concern all Americans. Let me tell you a couple of other things that we will embark on to better this great country. We will set this country firmly on a course towards energy independence. Yes. Develop new energy sources, and we will find better ways to tap into what we've already got. Our oil, our clean natural gas, our coal, and our energy plan is going to create hundreds of thousands of new jobs for hardworking Americans. John and I will adopt an all-of-the-above approach to meet America's great energy challenges, and that means harnessing alternative sources like wind and solar and geothermal and biomass. And we'll develop clean coal technology, and we will safely drill for the billions of barrels of oil that we have underground, including safely developing offshore resources. We'll drill here and we'll drill now. Now you can chant. Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. Now, we must do this because it is nonsense. 30 years of failed policy in this country not getting us anywhere towards this energy independence that we need to head towards. Currently, we're circulating hundreds of billions of US dollars into foreign countries, asking them to ramp up production for us. We've sent our Energy Secretary Bodman and our own president over to the Saudis, asking them to produce more so that we can purchase it. Some of these countries that we pay to buy their energy sources, some of these countries do not like America very much, and they use energy as a weapon. Now, we need to be circulating those dollars here in the United States of America to create jobs for all of you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. It is for the sake of our nation's security and our prosperity. We need American energy resources brought to you by American ingenuity and produced by American workers. Yes. So John and I have talked about some of those missions that we are so anxious to get to work on, and I will help lead on. We need to reform government, put it back on your side. We will put our country first. That is our first mission. Also, that energy independence that is so necessary. But another mission that is especially near and dear to my heart, and that is to help our families in this country who have children who have special needs. And Mother Teresa who said that God has created each one of us, every human being, for great things, to love and to be loved. And no matter what our party is, no matter our political affiliation or our gender or our background, there really is a voice of humanity in the words that Mother Teresa has spoken, words that speak to all of us. John and I have a vision of an America where every innocent life counts and every child has a chance to contribute, where every child is cherished.